What's up, my beauties? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all are having a blessed day. Hope y'all are staying safe. Hope y'all are staying healthy. Hope y'all are staying happy. So, what I have right here is, let's try $2,000 worth of camera equipment. So, this is the biggest purchase I've made, at least at once. All right, you can cut it. So, in here is a camera that I've been wanting to get for months now. And I can't believe I had the opportunity to get my hands on this stuff. So I'm just gonna shut up and let's get into it. So I was originally gonna start from the top down, but then I realized that the camera is in this box. Because yes, I already had it open, I already checked stuff out. So let's open it up. Now, unfortunately, we're not greeted to the camera. We are greeted to the Joby GorillaPod 5K, the Rode VideoMic NTG, just your standard 128 gig card, nothing special. And here is the precious Canon EOS 90D. All right, in this box, which just came in a few hours ago, but in here should be the lens and a few other things. So I don't really care about quality of the box, as long as my stuff is in here. And what do you know? They put bubble wrap in this one. They didn't put bubble wrap in the other box. So thanks, Amazon. All right, here is the lens. I'll get to this in a minute. Next, we have this. Now this is a dual battery charger, which I will also get to in a little bit. And then we have probably the least important one, just your standard high capacity power. And then in this thing are what I believe to be 2 extra camera batteries, because I'm not exactly sure how many of these I would necessarily need, but we'll see. Oh, check that out. It came with a little cloth to maybe clean the lens. So these are the batteries that the camera will be using. These are the LPE6N. Now there is the LPE6, I really don't know the difference. And quite frankly, I really don't care. So I think we're gonna start off with what I think is the least important out of all these big boy toys, and that is this power bank. Now it is unfortunately taped up, but that is all right. And yes, I am filming this all one-handed because I am such a pro like that. This thing, okay. So yeah, this thing is actually quite difficult to get out. All right, get that out of here. All right, so this is just your standard high capacity power bank. This thing has around 26,000 milliamp hours. And wow, this thing's got some weight to it. So this will be tying in to this, which we'll get into next. Now this is a dual battery charger, which ties in to why I got these. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah, just like with the battery thing. You know what? I don't care. Just give me my battery charger. Photo OLEX since 2010. Cool. So 10 years. All right, so you got a business card I don't care about. So, whoa, they give me batteries? Wow. Did they give batteries came with this thing? Wow. I am being dead honest with you guys. I did not think there would be batteries with this. What? And if we open up this little pocket, you will find, lo and behold, a micro USB, which was also in this box. So wow, I just got an absolute bargain with this thing. I spent like, I don't even know, like $20, $30 on that? Wow. So next we have the extra batteries. Now these are Canon branded, thank goodness, because I am not interested in getting third-party accessories just because they kind of have a tendency to not last as long as your first-party accessories. So I got 2. This is around $150, which isn't bad, but that's still expensive. A lot more expensive than the G7X extra battery that I got. So get that out of the way. So yeah, I now have 5 batteries in total alongside the battery that comes with this. And now it is time to move on to the SD card. So this is a SanDisk Extreme Pro SDXC card. Pretty good storage, very powerful. How the heck do you open this thing? Oh, you gotta maybe not drop it, but I think you gotta tear this thing. Alrighty, so we have, what is this? Rescue Pro stuff. I don't know, and I don't care. And now it's time to move on to the real stars of the show. So we are going to start off with the camera. All right, so surprisingly enough, this thing was not taped on. So that's a real surprise. So what is this like? Okay, I think this is like a bunch of warranty information and stuff. So here is our manual. No one cares about manuals. Here is the battery charger and battery, again, LPE6N. We got a camera strap, which has the EOS 90D branding and Canon, which you can kind of see under the QR code. So we'll take this thing out, toss it over there. And now we have the beast, the Canon EOS 90D. All right, now let's open this thing up. Oh my gosh, this thing is insane. Like, compare this to the size of the G7X. This is massive. So we have the somewhat lens cover, you have the lens release, you have your Canon branding, your EOS 90D branding. This doesn't look very consistent. That's all right, I'm not complaining. And you have your flash up here. Now I'm wondering, because we have the hot shoe up here, could I still use built-in flash when I have the mic installed? Find out. So the next thing we have is the lens. So can you guys keep it down? Professional videographer here. All right, wow, I've got a bunch of styrofoam in there. I haven't seen styrofoam in ages. Okay. Oh my. Okay. Oh wow, this thing's got some weight to it. There's nothing else in the box. It's covered in plastic, which should be the case. All right. Wow. A little bit of grass on it. That's all right. So, again, this is the EFS 10 to 22 millimeter f3.5 to f4.5 USM. So if we unscrew this, and then let's see if we line this up correctly. Yep. And wha-bam! Alrighty, so next up we have the Rode VideoMic NTG. Now, I was debating on whether or not I wanted to get this or the VideoMic Pro Plus, but this thing, actually, no. Okay, so of course this thing is taped on. So, all right, you know what? You guys get the point with the gloves. I tried to look professional, didn't do such a good job. So, jeez. Better off just, jeez. All right, let me grab a knife.
A few moments later.
Knife. Please just slice through. That work? Somewhat. Okay. Get this thing out of the way. Alrighty. Okay. So we got a box and a box. That's always nice. And then, oh, look at that. We got another box. Alrighty. Whoa. Okay, so how in the flippity flip am I supposed to get this out? This. I'm supposed to just pull this. Oh, okay. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here. So we got this. We got that, all that gel pellet stuff. Okay, so here's the quick start guide. I don't really need to look at that because I've done extensive research and video watching to figure out how to get this thing to work. So here it is. Here's the microphone. Here's your little fuzzy wuzzy. Here's the real guts of the microphone. Now this is forward facing. There's no rear facing stuff, unfortunately. So we'll have to test that out and see how it works. But I'm not complaining because it's going to add such great audio quality to my vlogs. And I think y'all are gonna like it. And then we also have the headphone jack, pardon my terrible grammar. So this thing is pretty small, that's all right. So if we plug this into this, just like that, and then we put this into the hot shoe, and then screw it on. Perfect. And then screw this part on. And we're good. Oh yeah, and I have to take this thing off. And in here is a headphone jack and a headphone jack. So if we plug this bad boy in, we are now set. But as Billy Mays likes to say,
but I'm not done yet.
We're not done yet. We now have the Joby GorillaPod 5K. Now, I definitely went overkill with this because this thing supports up to 11 pounds, and this is nowhere near 11 pounds, but I decided to shell out the money for this one because I can use some of this extra weight bearing to prop this camera up on certain areas. And the tape is a lot easier to get off with this one, so I do not have to use the knife. So let's get this thing open. Oh boy. Okay, I don't know what this is. Probably for the box. We have the starter kit, but I think tripods these days are quite weighty. That's all right. And covered in plastic. But yeah, so you have your screwy thing, you have, let's see. So you have a bunch of different knobs and stuff. So if we unscrew this one maybe. Yep. So this will control ball head. So we'll just keep this thing straight up. So if you just screw that back in, it's not gonna move. And if we undo this, I don't know what this, okay, so this allows you to turn the thing, relatively simple. And then this unscrews this, which I thought you could take out. Can you? I don't know. We'll figure that out soon enough. You can also bend it. Whoa, that's got some rigidity to it. I like that. So yeah, you can bend this thing all around. Oh yeah, this thing is going to be great. And most vloggers, they'll hold it up in sort of this J formation and hold it as far away from them as possible. And that's what I plan on doing.
2 hours later.
So, I have everything set up. Lens is on, microphone's on, tripod is set on. Everything looks perfect. The SD card is put in. I just charged one of the batteries. I have 2 others charging. The other 2 are right here actually. These are the ones that came with that thing. Those are the 2 Canon batteries. So yeah, let's fire this thing up and get it set up. Alrighty, so let's flick the switch. Alrighty, let's go ahead and set this up. So it is June, oh shoot, what happened? Okay. Wait, it's not 6/01/2019. It is June 12th. I don't even know. Time zone. Shoot, like why is it doing this? We're now in video mode, so if we go to menu, you can choose your recording quality. So it's currently in Full HD, 30 frames. I am going to change it to 4K at 30 frames per second. So we'll have that set. Sound recording, movie, digital, auto, image stabilization, yes. Let's see, go to this. eye detection. Let's see. So there's a lot more things in here compared to the G7X, but it's basically all set up. So this right here should be how much recording time I have. So just a little over 2 hours. I almost dropped you guys. So yeah, it's not bad. So let's take this outside and start recording. Okay, so I think I am recording. So this is the, oh geez, oh boy, it is sunny out. So this is my kind of first official video test with the Canon 90D. And I'm looking at the screen right now, which is right next to me. Now, biggest tip, never look at the screen. Okay, if you have a flip up screen, never look at it. I gotta get used to carrying this mini tripod. But yeah, like already, like I don't even have my arm out at full extension and this angle is a lot wider, which is absolutely awesome. So yeah, I'm very, very excited about this camera. I don't even know if I'm like zoomed in at all. Oh wow, so I was zoomed in a little. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely incredible. Like I don't even have my, like I literally have, this is how like my arm is. It's literally like right next to my hip. And it's already like loads wider than the G7X. So if I hold my arm out at arm's length, that's absolutely incredible. And I hope the microphone quality is good too. I'll run this through Final Cut to see what I think of it. I currently have the microphone set to 5 because there is a dial on it that you can change to adjust the volume of your microphone basically. So I'm definitely holding this thing around just so I can try and get a good idea of how I should carry it. Yeah, I'm beyond impressed already with this lens. And I do have the image stabilization on. Now, unfortunately, this lens does not have image stabilization because this is a relatively old lens. I think this is from like 2007, but it's still great. The wideness of it is incredible, and I'm beyond impressed. And I really hope you guys are liking the footage. Like I'm already liking it so far. Now I don't know how long I can record in 4K with this thing. I'm not really concerned with that because obviously I'm not going to be recording for minutes at a time. Like the longest I'll probably be recording at once is maybe like 5 minutes if I'm on like a ride or something. So I am going to see again, guys, I promise you, like later on I'll figure out how to use this thing like properly, just because I'm like so used to just holding my G7X out at arm's length, you know, and this thing like I'm not even doing so. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, we're just gonna take a walk through the neighborhood, see how it goes. I turned the dial up on the mic just a little bit more. I'm hoping it's going through to the mic. Let me make sure that it's, yeah, it's plugged into the mic outlet. It's plugged into the microphone jack, which is great. And like honestly, like by now my arm would be sore from holding the G7X out, but this one, I mean, kind of, but keep in mind, like I did quite an arm workout a couple days ago and my biceps were absolutely killing me afterwards. Like right now, like I'm like beyond close to the lens. Like I'm not even a foot from the lens, and I have such a wide shot. Like that's absolutely incredible. And see, like I gotta get used to recording with this thing now. I think one of the greatest things that I love about this camera already is that it definitely picks up my voice much better. And what I mean by that is with the G7X, it seemed like I sounded a lot different than I actually sound. Like, I know my mother says it's different, but I say different as well. And what am I trying to say? Like, I know I probably sound a lot more masculine than I am, if you will. I sounded a lot more monotone, if that makes sense. But I would say that it's this microphone that's doing the job, because if I was using the built-in microphones, which like the 80D, like the 70, 80, and even this camera seem to do a good job with the built-in microphones, but I would never use them.
Just because, I mean, if you have a hot shoe, you might as well utilize it. Now guys, be honest with me, does the stabilization in this thing look good? Because if it doesn't, I can always stabilize it in post-production. This thing doesn't feel like it's getting hot at all, which is good. So that was another worry there's another worry of mine that I had. I mean, heck, sometimes the G7X would even get hot if I was just recording in 1080p for a long time, but it doesn't seem to be the case with this. Okay, so I think I've found a good like position for the GorillaPod. Just have the prongs like just go completely vertical instead of like in like that J formation that a lot of people will do, just because it seems a lot more natural, a lot more comfortable. There's a bug on my arm, but again, I'm just like, here's me zoomed in fully, here's me zoomed out, maybe like right here, like this is what I would look, this is how the angle would be if I was filming with the G7X this close to my face. But when I'm zoomed out fully, like this is perfect. So while I am in the shade for a bit, let me know what you guys think of the lighting as well, because again, this thing is an f3.5 to f4.5, and already like from like the looks of the screen, like this lighting looks very natural from this lens, and I'm very proud of that. Yeah, we got a lot of greens here. You can kind of see the sun. Yeah, just the lighting looks very, very natural with this, and I'm very happy about that. Now, another thing that I definitely need to up is my editing game. So I'm gonna try and see if I can get an intro made. Whether or not I have to pay someone to do it, I don't care, because I definitely want to up the quality of these vlogs. I think this is definitely step one in doing that. Next thing I want to do is make an outro screen for like the subscribe button and the next video and whatnot. Because normally when I'm done with the videos, I'll just slap the lens and then fade to black. But I can't exactly, well, I could do it with this thing, but I'm at a huge risk of cracking the lens, and I don't want to do that. But we are slowly but surely making our way back towards the house. I will admit, I am enjoying my stay here, even though it's been like 3 months since I came home. But I don't necessarily have a problem, but I definitely do want to go back to Orlando like soon. This dog, as much as I love him, he is a brat. Huh, Giz? Say hi. Hey. Oh, hi there. What are you doing? You're sniffing the lens. Okay, don't lick it now. Don't lick the lens. Oh, I love this dog. Huh. Oh, come here, you. So, this is kind of going to conclude it for this vlog / unboxing. So, first impressions of the Canon EOS 90D. It is amazing. It is loads better than the G7X, okay? So if you're definitely looking to upgrade, I would definitely recommend this. Now, I will admit, $2,000 for my exact setup is a bit steep, but I was more than willing to pay this price to get this amazing quality. So if you're fine with spending that much money on this kind of camera, go for it. I promise you, it is completely worth it. So what am I going to do with the G7X, you guys might ask? Well, I'm going to use it as a spare, simply because there are some rides that I don't want to have to carry this on, if you will. No, I'm talking about rock and roller coaster here. So yeah, I'm going to take this out with me on Monday, because I'm meeting up with some friends and we're going to go out to Pittsburgh, and I'll kind of get a real like real world vlogging test here, instead of me just like walking around the neighborhood and whatnot, because I really don't think that counts. So until then, if y'all are new to the channel, I post new videos every single week, so hit that subscribe button, turn on my notifications down below, so that way you'll hopefully be notified of my future videos. Thank y'all so much for watching. Love y'all so much. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, stay beautiful. Now we'll see y'all next time. Peace.